What's up, everybody? It's Friday and time for your Friday Fit Tip. This Friday, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the diseases that people will often say have been handed down from family member to family member. And consequently, it causes some to believe that they are bound to get these different diseases or conditions. Sometimes it's diabetes, high blood pressure, or some type of cancer or what have you. But just because your family members, your parents or your grandparents had these particular issues doesn't necessarily mean that you're bound to get them. In fact, what I would go along to say is that instead of these diseases that you think you're genetically predisposed to having, that they pass down to you, what I suggest is that they actually pass down poor nutrition to you because you're going to be eating whatever your parents made for you to eat, and they ate what their parents made for them to eat. And that nutrition is passed down from generation to generation. Some people might even go so far as to say, well, this is some type of generational curse or something that you need to break. No, you just need to break those poor eating habits that you've been handed down. And to further solidify the point, I was listening to a doctor today that was talking about poor nutrition versus good nutrition as it pertained to pregnant women that were expecting newborn children, and the women that had poor diets versus the women that had excellent diets. The women that had poor diets actually had children that were born with thickening blood vessels, thickening arteries from birth, from birth. And this is something that they say, well, those types of things don't usually kick in until you're 35 or 40 years old. No, that's not true. These children are being born with thickening in their arteries, and the ramifications of this poor nutrition that they've been handed down from birth doesn't show itself in the way of high blood pressure or some type of cardiovascular event until 40 years later, but they came out the womb predisposed to this because the mother ate poorly. So if you have a woman who's exercising and eating right versus a woman who's pounding ice cream and cookies just because she can, the children are actually being constructed in the womb from what the mother is taking in. Think about that. What else could the child be made of, built on, other than the nutrition that the mother is taking in? So if you have a mother who's getting a lot of fruits and vegetables and eating clean and exercising, that's what her child will be built upon. Even the brain of the child, the organs of the child are going to be constructed of what the mother takes in. That's how serious this is. So you're not being handed down a generational curse or anything of that nature. You're being handed down nutrition. Something to think about. It's your Friday Fit Tip. Peace.